Hello everyone, it's me Megasprite, and with the start of the new year, my friends and I have been playing on this Terraria server a lot. I have dedicated a lot of time, which could have gone towards, like sleeping or studying, making episode 3 of the series, but regardless, here we are. I didn't want to put all of this time into the server and not show it off, so that's what this video is about. Today, I'm going to run through all the builds, achievements, and funny stories that have gone on in this server. Mind you, the server's only been up for like a week, like a little over a week. And it's most of the progress has been mainly due to me having an incredibly open schedule and just doing whatever I want. So yeah, let's run around. Starting off with Spawn. Spawn is basically hell for the NPCs. My friend Will and I have decided that it would be really funny for all of the useless NPCs that don't have good pylon bases made for them yet to make a giant prison, like actually made out of like stone and iron bars and like shackles and shit, and just have them completely chained up like the dogs they are, especially for the actual dog. But anywho, I have assorted a beautiful banner collection of anything, basically everything that can spawn near our base. I've got all the all of the goblin invasion enemies, the warrior, pion, thieves, mage, archer, all 5 of them. The 3 different slimes, the raincoat zombie, dripplers, and the blood zombies, everything that's important. We don't have many buff stations. We only have the bewitching table, and luckily from my fishing escapades, I fished during a blood moon and got the vampire frog staff, so that's a very nice addition. Now, if you watch the series, you know that I am a true melee guy, so it might be cool to see that I have gone mage. I got magic cuffs, a mana flower, I've got a mythical Aqua Scepter and Gray Zappinator. The Gray Zappinator is crazy for single target DPS, and the Aqua Scepter, even though it kind of looks like a piss cannon, it is very good group control. Now, you might see that we have tons of storage, and from the way none of it is labeled, you already know how it is all just completely mess of stuff. Now, what was the one interesting chest? Oh yeah, the 7 demon scythes I have. A lot of random accessories and other things I've gotten from farming around. But this is still the first base. From the bosses we have killed the King Slime, the Eye of Cthulhu, the Eater of Worlds, and Skeletron. The actual order that they got killed in was the Eye of Cthulhu, King Slime, Eater of Worlds, then Skeletron. Technically, I fought, the only reason we fought the Eye first, well, actually, I fought the Eye first. I was binging, just playing this game all night, and I was trying to just fish, but the Eye kept spawning in naturally, so I had to finally kill him. We were trying to save to do all the progression together. There's 4 people who play on this. I'm only going to mention Will, because the other 2 don't really do much, and when he eventually got on, King Slime the slime rain started happening, so we just decided, what the hell, might as well kill King Slime. So we went and did that, and then we actually fight the Eater of Worlds before the Eye of Cthulhu together, even though that makes no sense, because obviously you'd think the Eye is easier, but for some reason Will is just convinced that the Eye is harder than either the Brain or the Eater of Worlds. But we end up farming the Eater of Worlds a shit ton, and we were also both going mage, so we both needed to get the magic cuffs, which have, I believe, it's the Band of Mana regeneration in them. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure that is what it is, and you get it from breaking the demon orbs in the corruption. We broke probably over a dozen of them to get 2. And it was very scary. He broke like a good most of the dozen, and then when I broke 1, I immediately got it. So yeah, my RNG is a little better than his. Anywho, we love farming the Eater of Worlds for free money. I don't know how much platinum I have right now. I have 5.5. Sorry, 4.5. Oh, I can't be inaccurate. And thus, the 3 platinum I got from our main Eater of World farming escapades got put right back into reforging my Gray Zappinator to get it to mythical. But I should probably show off the 2 pylon bases. Now, the desert base and the jungle base are actually unique and pretty well built, so I'll show those off later. But right now, you get to come look at the dirty cavern base, which was purely set up here because obviously shimmer, and we can't move shimmer. Actually, I'm not totally sure if you can put the shimmer in a bucket. Maybe. I've never actually tested it, but I just come here, and my last thing I did maybe merely an hour or two ago was get Terra Spark boots, so I just threw them in and out of the shimmer so I could save money on reforging, because let's just take a gander at how much you would reforge these for. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. It was very late in the morning, so I think it was around 3:30 a.m. in game, and how NPC teleporting works is they teleport during the night. So technically, I had like 1 more minute to spare till it was morning, and they wouldn't teleport down here again. So I was like, oh crap! So I threw together this dirty home so I could get the pylon. And considering how both of them are pretty useless, except maybe the demolitionist, although I haven't found myself needing to buy any dynamite or bombs lately, I have not changed a single thing about it since the day I created this. Obviously, once we get like the tax collector in hard mode and this will be a finalized base, I will worry about it and actually develop it more, because when you see the other bases, which will go with the impressive but still not as impressive as the desert base, the jungle base, because oh my god, I'm saying this wrong, this cavern base will look pitiful compared to these two. And I'll zoom out a little bit, but as you can see, I have took my attempt at a jungle tree, even though I used the living wood wands because I didn't have the living palm wood wands. I think that's what they're called, or something along the lines of that. For some reason, the clothier's here. He shouldn't be, but obviously this was just made to get the painter and the dryad as happy as possible. For any bases, for pylon or not, I try to at least incorporate some sort of usefulness into them. So they all have a bed, so I can speed through time. Furnace. This one got the living. What is this thing? The living loom. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the living loom and another extractinator. We have plenty of extractinators. I also try to get banners placed everywhere so everything is buffed, because the blood moons were so common. I just got so sick of them and other just regular mobs. The jungle bad banner is probably the nice one to have here. And of course, I got some sunflowers down because I mean the dryad lives here. It also has easy access to the underground jungle biome, so which isn't very important considering I can just fish to get the drops even faster with my basically maxed fishing gear. But it still does have a use because of the beehive that's here, and I'm clipping a hornet. Damn, one shot. Yeah, like I said, this gray Zappinator in pre-hard mode is really, really good. I hope I can get just the orange Zappinator in hard mode when that comes up. Ooh, I will gladly take that life crystal before we continue moving on. Alright, coming back home with my shell phone, which was another amazing thing to get. Actually, it wasn't too bad. We are now going to take a trip to the desert base. Now, I actually saw the first concept of a cactus base on the community tab in Steam, and I was like, okay, I have enough time to spare, and I want this server to look good, and I want my friends to be like at least willing to continue playing with me. Will has been perfectly fine. The other two, as I mentioned earlier, not so much. But anywho, Will, my friend, the absolute meat rider for me. No, I'm just kidding. He really likes this base, and I do too. It was kind of the first thing that really had me pushing the boundaries on building, because I don't build a lot, and even in my series, my house I made does not look good, and nor does my desert base. So I was very happy to make this, really push my boundaries, especially with decorations and the environment. Like, I got these walls, I planted all of this. Also very useful because I can, okay, I'm not going to fish from here obviously, but I mean, I can fish from here. Yeah, we caught a flounder. Of course, we have to have my banners just so in case there is a blood moon, which this is the safest spot in the server to wait out a blood moon. I'll be like sleeping, you know, just doing my daily angler quest, and then boom, blood moon. I don't have the thing to skip tonight or skip to the next day yet, so until I do have I think it's the sundial, and I think it's the enchanted sundial. Until I have that, I'm basically just stuck in this house just waiting for them to be over. I'll occasionally go out and farm them. I have probably over 4 money troughs and shark tooth necklaces sitting at home. Only reason I'm not selling them is because I don't know if the other 2 people who still technically play on this server would come back and take them. but it's still useful. And eventually, when Will gets pissed off at me, he'll go through our chests and sell everything. So one way I'll get that money eventually. Now, when it comes to the pylon bases, that's literally it. But somewhere I'm very upset about is what I did in hell for 3 hours today. We'll come down to like this little area down here. But I did mention how only an hour ago-ish, I got the TerraSpark boots. And now something people love to complain about when they're working towards the TerraSpark boots is the lava charm. And now, as you can see, I farmed a ton in hell. Like, I'll show you the extent of it in a second. But I got 3 magma stones, which is, I think, a rarer drop from killing hellbats than the obsidian roses from killing imps. And letting you know, if you shimmer one of these, it turns into a lava charm. So, a lava charm, it was not the problem. But when I was scavenging the caves for heart crystals and Hermes boots, this was a playthrough I literally could not find them at all. I had full platinum armor and everything before I had Hermes boots. This was what lava charm scavenging looked like, and this was painful. We're also playing in master mode. So I was scavenging all of these caves, trying to stay in the lava layer, just praying that my metal detector could pick up on some chests and I could find it. Never did. The only time I got the lava charm was when I maxed out my fishing and got all of these crazy accessories for it, and then I fished in lava and I got the lava charm on like my second obsidian crate. So it was kind of discouraging to think about all the mining I did, but also I got like 50 heart crystals, which doesn't seem too valuable, but it's been invaluable considering I got 2 different people to max health, and heart lanterns are also just they're a good buff. Now, otherwise, the final thing that made getting the TerraSpark boots an absolute pain in the ass was farming for the obsidian rose, like I mentioned. We're gonna come to hell, and I just want you to take a good look at this little forward operating base I made here. This has all of the banners of basically everything I killed. Oh, just from the quick killing that demon, I have killed 177 demons. Oh, if we kill this slime, let's see how many slimes we've killed. We've killed 317 lava slimes. I'm saying we because technically that's the server total, but to be honest, I've done most of these kills. And 660 hellbats. Now, I don't know how many imps I've killed. I'll check the bestiary in a second. But just from all of that, look at this operating base I made. There was a complete building here. Like, I mined out all of this just to prevent spawns, just in the meantime while I waited for things to spawn. And just, I completely dug out this building. I was going to expand out here when it finally dropped. But I have killed, I'm pretty sure, over 100 imps. And letting you know, the obsidian rose is a 5% drop. I don't know if my character just got really bad luck, but I had a water candle for increased spawns. I had a gnome for hopefully some sort of luck. And even with all of that, hold on, let me find the imps. I killed around 113. And it took that many. It took over 100. I probably killed like 1 or 2 afterwards, but after I got the drop. But yeah, that is ridiculous. So I was like over 5 times the theoretical possibility for when it should have dropped. I collected tons of bait in the meantime, just, flying around, because just trying to get rid of spawns that weren't imps was basically my goal. So I just fly around and catch bait, which I don't need because I have a lava-proof tackle bag. I have a lava-proof tackle bag, which just allows me to use regular bait, aka master bait in this point, to farm with a regular old fishing rod, so it didn't matter. What was very nice is getting the magma stones from killing these hellbats. Obviously, I did get unlucky even with magma stones, if you think about it, because I think they're 1 in 100 drop, and considering I've killed 600 hellbats, it makes sense that even then I'm getting unlucky with them. But the magma stones I can turn into lava charms, so if anybody else wants to go towards TerraSpark boots or just lava waders in general, they can make it. But also, magma stones are important for a hard mode upgrade. I think it's the fire gauntlet, don't quote me again, but I remember getting it in another master mode playthrough. It's one of those it's another accessory for melee, but it's really good because it lights everything on fire. I think with Hellfire, like with the Hellfire debuff and not just on fire debuff, so it does even more damage. But yeah, I'm just really proud of this base because I mean I try to decorate it a little bit and everything. I'm actually going to take this back now because I only have one garden gnome. We only have one garden gnome. This whole server shares everything, and we, yeah, not happy about that because people were asking to use it from me, and I would literally just keep it on me while I was fishing so I could get the fishing quest, the fish for the angler quest more quickly. Otherwise, I'm kind of proud of this. I mean, it was all worth it, obviously. The Terra Spark boots are a massive W. Just walking on water, honey, lava, technically shimmer, which I don't know why it doesn't state that shimmer exists in this game for some reason, but yeah, it also is very helpful. But just seeing all of these banners and how they built up over time is crazy, considering how 5 hours ago, none of this existed. Like, none of this existed. And now that it is here, it's just kind of, I'm going to show basically once everyone plays on the server, because no one was on today, it was just me. Will was too busy playing StarCraft 2, and because apparently he needed his fix for the day of StarCraft, and the other person was playing Fortnite, and the other is way too busy for this. So this was my fun solo project for the day, other than the massive amounts of fishing I've been doing. Oh, little imp. Yep, I've seen that imp. Those imps, those dirty imps drop nothing so many times, doesn't even faze me. Sorry, I'm getting into like the rhythm of starting to kill stuff again. I gotta get out of those ways. But something I have not done at all in this world, even after I think 25 hours on this character, which in a little over a week is actually insane and I need to see a doctor, is I've never done hellstone mining. The only hellstone which I've gotten from these hellstone bars here, which has been from me making the fob, the forward operating base down here, and just mining out this so nothing would spawn in this under area. That's where I got all that hellstone from. I do plan on switching away from mage because even though I have magic cuffs and a mana flower, Will is also a mage, and I kind of don't want to worry about competing for resources. Technically, going with summoner right now might not be a bad option, but I'm more well versed in melee, and even in my series I talk about how I want to step away from doing melee, but I'm kind of not bothered too much by switching back to it, mainly just for the sake and convenience of everyone. Like, here's just another example of all the stuff I got from fishing. I should probably go for the infinite lava bucket, but I have the lava absorbent sponge, tons of all of the different hell loot. It's just kind of crazy. Eventually I'll sort all of this, but yeah, it's just a good look at everything. Before I made all of the pylon bases, the first massive infrastructure project, which it wasn't even that massive, but my friend, oh my god, I'm gonna say Will a million times in this because he's the only person I have to compare information to, is Will said this was notable. This is a complete minecart system that, if I scroll out too much, you won't be able to see it. It's a complete minecart system that goes from all the way to both edges of the map. I looked up on the wiki, and it says the Terraria world, a large Terraria world, which this is, goes about 16,000 blocks in length. I made 10,000, and I think I had like 1,000 to spare, or like a little less or a little more. So it's kind of interesting to see that. I use this rail to go to the surface forest pond that I fish in, the surface tundra thing that I fish in. I come down here to surf it to fish in the underground tundra biome. It's just something I plan to do, is make more permanent spots for me to fish in, but I just simply have not done that. I didn't bother to because I have a bottomless water bucket, which is most people's reason for not making new fishing spots, because if you try to make a fishing spot without this, you either need to duplicate water or you need to go through the caves, and you're like, okay, here I see this water up here, but I want to collect it right down here, so I gotta make some tunnel here, but that's not enough, so I gotta make a tunnel here. It's just a big disaster, and it's not fun. Also, in every one of my fishing locations, I've placed a chair, because apparently if you sit on a chair, that can increase your fishing power, but it also increases regen. So, considering how you have 4 defense from the angler set, it's kind of nice. Now, I don't know if this video will get any views. and I'm not bothered by it. I just wanted to show off this world, considering how I'm going to put a lot of progress into it, and I'm going to continue to put a lot of progress into it. And even though this is just a quick message before I continue, I am not stopping the Master Mode series for this. Like, I'll show off more progress and do more things in this server because I love playing with my friends and I love making content. But at the same time, I will still work on the Master Mode series. It's just maybe that 2 to 3 day drop time for every episode isn't just, it's just not working anymore, because I want to play this game a lot more. And unlike Terratech, I can go through like 2 campaigns and not get burned out. So I'm having fun and I'm happy to see myself progressing. One random thought. Can you take fall damage from landing? I don't actually have a thing to prevent fall damage yet, so can I take fall damage from landing on water? Nope. Well, that's cool to know. So yeah, anywho, Master Mode series will still be continuing. Maybe not 2 to 3 days anymore, but I will still be recording it. And I'm using this world as, this server as great inspiration, because I can just dump hours and hours into it without having to worry about over recording or not getting too much done in a set amount of time. So I've just been having just chilling. There's nothing very notable out of what I have. Like, I'm still rocking a platinum pickaxe, never even made the hellstone pickaxe. My accessories are subpar. I love fledging wings, and I think they're like the nicest early game accessory, but I only have a cloud in a bottle. I still to this day don't have anything to prevent fall damage, like I said, but yet I have Terra Spark boots and a shell phone. Which, speaking of the shell phone, I just simply would always be kind of stalking the wandering trader every time he came in, just to make sure, oh, do you have any of the informational accessories? And oh, look at this. Oh, this time he had 2 of them. That's actually pretty good. So, and then all the informational accessories, obviously I would just make sure I had and bought them all every now and then. Speaking of which, that guy had something on him. He had the bricklayer, because there is another accessory I'm going for, and it's called the Hand of Creation. It is a very good building accessory that offers tons of different boosts. You need the paint sprayer for it. You need the portable cement mixer. I'm not totally sure if we have the bricklayer. Well, I think bricklayer in one of our chests. You know, this would be a great reason to sort our chests. But anywho, I'm going to just buy it from you and quick stack and hope it doesn't go in any chests. It's not going in any chests. This is looking like a W. I'm inching very closer to the Hand of Creation, and hopefully I can get that relatively soon, because not only is it a goat for mining, and I just finished the mining set, so I'll also look and put that together and show you once I grab everything through these chests, because doing that is a handful and a half. Holy, wait, what? Okay, wait, so I found out I have the paint sprayer, the portable cement mixer, the bricklayer, and the extendo grip. Is that actually enough for it? Holy shit, we actually have the architect gizmo. Look at that. Now, that is like the main part of it, because it's the 4 annoying accessories you need to buy from him. I'm very surprised. I didn't think we'd be making progress in this little tour. Yeah, there we go. The Hand of Creation. That's what I wanted to show you. We need architect gizmo pack, which we got. We need the ancient chisel. I do not have that. We need the treasure magnet, which I think you get from shadow chests in the in hell, and then step stool. I have many step stools, so I think that'll be something I work towards. You know what? I guess this little tour video has turned into some sort of progress. So when it comes to getting the treasure magnet, I'm gonna have to make sure that's something you get from the hell shadow chest. Obviously, boom, there's a step stool right there. Hallelujah.
Bro, it's fucking 11.
Yeah.
So why are you calling?
I'm kind of trying to work towards a mining accessory, but I need to farm in hell for it, and someone who may or may not be potentially you has my shadow key. So I have looked through all of the chests, and I am looking right now, and I am not finding another shadow key. I'm so sorry, but The only other person who has one is Will, and I've called him like 4 separate times today to see if he wanted to play, and he has not picked up the phone. So it is not gonna happen when it comes to getting it from Will, especially considering how his ass is like gets like absolutely tired as hell around 10 p.m. So yep, I've done another thorough look through of all of these chests. There ain't shit in here, bud. Mate. Okay, could you please get on at least and just throw it to me? You don't have to stay, and I know you won't. I just need it, and I'm not going through the fucking dungeon again.
You got that. You can do that.
Thank you so much. You're kind of a dumbass, but I still need it. But still, you help.
You turn on PvP now?
Oh, hold on. I'll come back.
Don't worry, I'll
Here,
get it. It'll take like
oh.
280 seconds.
Oh man, my armor started falling off of me. Oh no, my armor, it fell off.
I'm so good at this game.
Bro, you clipped me.
Oh, and that's screenshotted.
No, don't spread it. I can't know I lost to you.
And that's going in the group chat, buddy.
And it's everywhere. Thank you. Your service has been greatly appreciated. Wait, you're actually posting it in the group chat. Wait, I heard the Discord ping. After rigorous trial and error, obviously from me fighting in the dungeon, I now have acquired myself another shadow key, of course. Now, I have a beautiful little operating base down here, and I shall drink my fishing potion, sonar potion, followed by a great potion, get drunk, and then sit down on a chair, and then cast my rod. Another imp spawned. I got a crate. Can I just leave? I can leave. I think I can leave. Thank you. Hold on. Weave. Okay, go break it. Weave. And get clipped. You suck, imp. Lobster. We have our treasure magnet. We have our chisel. We have our architect gizmo and our step stool. And we shall create the hand of creation. There we go. And I didn't think we'd actually make any progress considering this tour was literally just for funsies. But it's kind of cool to see everything coming together like this. As you can read by from all the stuff, this will make building and mining a hell of a lot faster and easier. But if you want me to continue this mini-series to show off more things or talk about more things I do in this this server, trust me, I will do it, because considering I've only been playing in this server recently. Obviously, I'll still continue the Master Mode series. Just like I said, oh, look at those sick flames. It's actually fire. Might keep these on. Other than that, if you want to see more of this or more of my Master Mode series, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm enjoying playing Terraria, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, considering how much shit is in this game. I'll never fully 100% it, even though I 100%ed the game achievements-wise a few hours ago today. Anyways, that'll be all. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.